Episode of The Adventures of Midrest, our friend Grimholt met a familiar foe and almost died from it. But he got past him, and there were some things uncovered through Mr. Grimholt. Some memories and things. We're going to catch up with our friends back at the Guild Hall. That would be Drago, Jables, Zolver, and Vasad. And... okay. We pick up where Vasad talks to Jables and asks him, do you want a drink? And Jables says, I should probably have 4. And that's where we're at right now, is with the interaction with Jables and Vasad. And Zolver is currently laying in bed, and Drago's currently laying in bed. So what do you guys want to do?
I was drinking.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, me and
Yeah,
Jake
you guys were
drinking.
looking through and you found the Unlimited Power book.
Yeah, that's a freaking
I
kid's
am
tale.
also drinking.
Yeah, you were. You drink a lot out of my bottle. You jerk. Well, it's an interesting day. You know, maybe I should go into business about being a lawyer. That'd be kind of fun.
Make a good one, I guess.
At this point, you hear a loud banging on the door. And
I'm gonna look at Jables. Do you really want to get that? Because, I mean, I think it's after hours, but you can if you want. I mean, it'd be more interesting if you did anyways, then I'm just gonna take a nice...
Who is it?
You just whisper.
Who is it?
Oi, open the door.
Who is it?
You half skeletal twat. Let me in.
It's unlocked.
I'm just smirking, shaking my head.
it's a lot for these days.
I burst through the door.
You look awful.
Well, yeah, I was about to say the same thing. You want a drink?
At this point, it wakes up Zolver and Drago.
wasn't sleeping.
You just roll over and be like, what in the world?
It was,
And I thought I had a bad day.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm going to hand the bottle back to you.
Dusk attacked me in the streets.
Who?
Who?
The Scarlet Hall.
Oh, the guy?
Oh, yeah, that one dude.
the
Yeah, the
guy.
explosion guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we went to court for that.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No.
Yeah, we were there with
No,
the
I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Wait.
One
Tall
bombing guy.
tall guy.
I don't remember.
Elf.
Handsome.
No.
Me? No.
Not my type.
I'm not. No. I'm handsome though.
No, it's not.
Dark brooding. Definitely the villain of the story.
Oh yes,
Perhaps.
covered in weird vines. Yes, that's
Oh, Vine
Vine's like
guy.
wannabe
Vine
Drew.
guy.
Like
Yeah,
plants.
that's him.
look more like
Could you just like not water him?
mucus.
Ugh.
Like vines made out of mucus.
Puke vines.
Yeah, puke
Yeah.
vines, like she said.
Ugh.
Yum.
Oh, what was he wanting?
Yeah. Yeah. Did he ask you anything? Like, I mean,
Conversation. Oh, yeah, how's the kids?
is he free? Like, is he coming by?
No, he tried to murder me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, murder's that's not good. No.
Drink a little more on that one, bud.
It was quite intense. I burned down half an alleyway.
They burned it down?
Yeah, I fought against him, and oh boy, he was about to do uncomfortable things to me.
Touche.
Yeah, that's our bony friend over here, I guess. Take another drink. That note.
So what's new with you lads?
Turns out I was trapped in a pirate ship for an undisclosed amount of years. I thought I was only there for like a week.
Yeah, he was a prisoner. I'm just drinking.
That sounds like an experience.
Turns out it was long enough for me to turn into a skeleton, so I mean,
Was it
should have saw it coming.
How would you see it coming if you didn't have any eyes?
Good one.
That's
Good
what
one.
she said.
I wasn't fed.
Whoa. I'm uncomfortable.
I'm just gonna hand the bottle over to Jables here. He needs it now.
Is this bottle empty?
Yes, at this point, it's just passing back to
Empty.
I want to start blowing to it. You know, like kids blow on bottles, like. Yeah. Maybe like trying to play it on my ribs like a xylophone.
Well, I'm just gonna get up and just awkwardly move over to the table. Kind of mess things around, act like I'm doing something.
I'm just gonna roll back over.
Right, so do we have an adventure to go on before they lock the city down? Or
What? What's happening?
Yeah, do we, what?
they're locking the city down in the morning.
We do that.
Oh, yeah.
We got
Who's
the
we? I
notification.
didn't know that.
You don't pay attention. Just gonna cut.
Me.
Yeah, it's like dawn or something like that.
I feel like I've been gone for like 2 whole years.
What?
That moment when Zover's like, but I've been gone for so long.
Who
You
is
guys went to a
Zolver?
tavern.
What are years?
What's a lizard folk?
Now you shut your mouth.
If you want to roll a history check, Zolver.
On what a lizard folk.
Like these humans.
I am human. What are you talking about?
I don't have skills.
All them
I
lizard
got an 18, so I better remember.
You remember earlier that day, your group was handed a slip, and a guard was saying that the city was being shut
yeah,
down.
it was a good nap. I had a really good nap. I was sleeping in a bed. I was sleeping in a bed. How weird is that?
Woke up with
It's like, no. Oh. Yep, that's it. That's all I have.
There's a improv class that's coming up. We should all take it for sure.
On the spot, go. Yes, and.
Yes, yes, and
I said no.
yes, and then I don't know. I
Cat died.
I have
I'm just letting you know that cat literally just got.
That cat's giving birth, bro.
I don't
Just be
know
like
what
Michael
happened.
Scott. Be like, I have a gun.
I'm just saying, druids be crazy out here, dog.
Yeah, they get away with everything. That's not even illegal for them.
So it is approaching midnight roughly,
So we're still-
and you know that you have a little bit of time before they do lock the gates until further notice.
I just know that if we need to get out of here, I have a secret way out. I'm just gonna say that as I'm just still trying to act like I'm doing something cool, but not really.
like a secret tunnel.
Yeah, like a tunnel. Yeah. I know where it's at. I think that's where our rabbit friend is at. Well, your guys' friend, not mine.
Who?
It's kind of weird.
I don't think he's
Magnum? Is his name?
Magnum,
Oh, rabbit.
Magnum.
I think it's his name.
Yeah, that's definitely his
We
name.
had a rabbit?
last name Trojan.
Something like that.
No, something different.
Yeah,
Look over
he's
Drago.
that weird one.
Rabbit?
Well, Drago's currently like rolled over in his bed.
He could
We don't even have a pin. I'm just going to start looking around.
for a rabbit. Oof. I'm just gonna.
What? Something seems
I
off.
mean, they're saying like we just have a tunnel. I can't tell you how. I'm not doubt about that, but we have a tunnel. If we ever want to leave, I don't know if you guys need anything.
So
here.
how'd you find out about that?
Solver,
I
what
just
did
told
you
you I'm
do
not
today?
going to.
So we're not in a rush or anything? We got to wait.
No, I mean, remember,
I mean, I guess
it'd be nice if we left a little
I
earlier,
mean,
but
we could take
What did you do today?
a longer rest.
Well, I napped.
that's a good one.
I napped.
Did you have fun at the bar?
Yeah, let's talk about that. I'm a dad.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll have to recover from that. I'm a father.
Wait, how did
I'm now rolling back over because I'm invested in the conversation again.
He's like, whoa, he's Murray
Okay, let me start from the beginning. It's gonna make a lot more sense. I went on a date. I found my lover. We're in love. I asked her to marry me. She didn't say yes yet, but she's going to. She's going to.
Wait, how did she react?
Well, she's in love with me. We don't have to talk about that.
She was smitten.
What did she look like?
A freaking snack.
He's like, you ever seen
You have never seen anything like this lady. I forgot her name.
She never gave it.
Oh crap! Yeah, I know her name.
Oh yeah. She did. Her name's Maria,
Yeah, that's right. Her name, Maria.
and she was a
Snack.
What did you say?
she was a tiefling.
Oh yeah. I thought you were saying something about something else.
No.
Anyway, she's a tiefling.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and she has a son,
At this point, I'm going to
and I'm a dad.
describe the lady I saw leaving Remy's.
No,
That was the tiefling that was very irritable.
smoking hot.
You can roll a insight check to see about piecing it together.
Smoking hot. Listen,
14.
hair, beautiful. Nose, beautiful. Eyes, beautiful.
I do have but one question here.
What to ask away? I know everything about her.
What'd you do to piss her off?
At that point, I'm just gonna.
Maybe she was mad at
I don't know where I got the bottle at, but I found some. I can just drink it.
perhaps she was mad because we're not already getting married today, and we're waiting until like next week. So
Did she give you a date on that?
well, we haven't really discussed it, but it's gonna be really soon. Like I'm talking, first in 5 days, maybe. I would even say hours, 5 hours.
Years, decades,
No,
lifetimes,
days, hours,
minutes?
minutes. Well, I don't know about minutes. Hours, maybe more realistic.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're in love. I'm a dad. I'm a pretty good dad to that boy of mine.
Wait, what's your boy's name?
I forgot what it was. I know it, cause
Roll a history check.
oh gosh, okay. It's not a 19, I thought it was. That's an 11.
You think his name is Bradley?
Bradley. Am I confident?
You seem confident.
It's Bradley. Named after me. Bradley's my middle name.
Bradley's your middle
Zolver
name.
Bradley. I don't have a last name though.
And
So that's
really,
yeah, Zolver Bradley, but Bradley's not my last name, that's my middle name.
Schmabels.
Schmabels. That's your last name.
Yeah.
You guys are just sitting
his
there,
last name.
you guys are just sitting there drinking the empty bottle back and forth.
Yeah, we're in love. Any more questions? I know everything about her. I can tell you everything you need to know.
What's her blood type?
17.
Well, how about a court? How was that? Was that interesting?
It seemed like everyone didn't want me there. I don't really know.
Like everyone hated me, actually.
And I don't know why. I mean, I objected. I got to object. I threw my hand in the air and I said these words. I object.
Wait, and how did they respond to that?
They looked at me like I was an idiot. But see, I've seen Law and Order, the play.
That's canon.
TM. Yeah, and I know that you're supposed to, so that's what I did. Somebody had to do it, and I figured it had to be me. And so I did it, and then everybody looks at me like I was crazy, and it didn't make me feel very good. But I mean, it's fine now because now I'm a dad, and that solves all my problems.
Oh, something's happening to that cat out there.
That cat's been getting strangled for a minute.
Boy, is that what they call it in the parts?
Well, on that note, an event, a meteor falls from the sky and wipes out the entire universe.
Yeah, so how was your date?
At least that poor cat's not suffering.
I got suspended in the air about 30 feet by some gross tendril things.
Oh.
It was very uncomfortable. Tried to kill me.
Well, you didn't die, so that's good.
I did not, luckily. Had to pull some shenanigans.
Yeah, I know about shenanigans.
That's how you became a father, is it? I'd love to hear more about this child someday.
Well, I'll tell you a secret.
How old is he?
Oh, gosh. He is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there was that time. He's 5.
Oh, really now?
I'm 14, so it still makes sense.
Definitely. Lizards. We all know that lizards grow differently.
I don't even know what to say to that. Yeah, I'm definitely built different, that's for sure.
At this point, I need all of you to roll perception checks besides Drago.
Okay, I'm gonna do it now.
Wait, are you up now? You're just not. You're just kind of chilling in
Could I
bed.
use my passive perception?
What's that?
Mine's a 19.
Yeah, for this instance, yeah.
18.
18. You guys are noticing a faint glow kind of approaching, and you can hear like kind of people murmuring along the way. Like it's almost like a mob like coming up to the guild, and they're holding like torches and stuff.
I got
Pitchforks?
a 10.
Not pitchforks, but more of like torches, like, and they're kind of holding like you can.
Do they sound angry?
They sound disgruntled. Yes.
7.
7. You hear it, but you don't really see what it is.
I'll peek my head out the door.
Okay, and you notice that there's like, there's people. You can hear like people kind of. You just hear a crowd, disgruntled crowd.
They sound like angry.
Yes, and they're saying, they can't hold us in here. This is not right. Maybe we can get the Adventure Guild on our side and fight for them locking down the city.
Guys, we have some interesting people here coming our way. I'll step out first. You guys can join whenever you feel free, but I'm going to try to handle this.
I'm going to go outside.
Okay.
Do you look dirty? Like I'm asking you that, so I know if you look dirty.
No, I prestidigized myself afterwards.
Because I'm trying to make us look really nice.
And they're about to knock on the door.
I open it like.
It's one of the Adventure Girls. Listen, I know this is not your thing, okay? But we need assistance. This
It's
isn't
about
right.
the lockdown, isn't it?
Yes, this
I heard
isn't
you guys
right.
already. You guys are really loud.
Yeah, I know we're making a fuss.
Why?
Because this city, I have family coming in from Arantha. I have have family coming in from Foxclaw, and they can't come in here.
Everybody calm down.
No, we've had enough of this.
Why?
You know what? I got a family too, man.
Because it's.
Do you know how many people died, friend?
Exactly.
Yeah, there was probably at least 10 of them.
People die every day. That
Hey.
doesn't mean nothing.
Is that the guy from the court? I'm just saying. I remember
There's so many voices.
I remember you. You should wait.
Let me.
Come here.
So many people die every day.
It reminds me of she doesn't even go here.
No, just listen, okay? What they're doing to this city isn't right, and we're tired of being duped around by the Richies.
I hate good corporate elite.
But the thing is,
we built
even
the
though
city on rock and roll.
Dough.
I'm gonna try to close the door.
Okay, so
They're not
now
helping.
it's just Grimholt and Vasad outside.
This crowd.
I'm gonna pull like a earthbender and just stomp the ground and close up the door.
Okay.
I want to go crawl out the window.
I forgot we have windows. Oh no!
So at this point, on the inside, Zolver sees Jables climbing out the window.
Can we have a performance check on this?
Yes,
I
let's
want to
have a
see if he falls out the window. He's trying to climb.
And while I'm climbing
at
out,
disadvantage because you are drinking,
and
and this ale. I mean, I'm sorry, but it soaks in the bones. Go ahead.
at disadvantage, and this is a performance.
Yes. He's like, well, I got a 28 anyway.
Actually, I just got a nat 20 on one,
But is it a
and
disadvantage?
then at disadvantage, I got a 14.
Yeah, you.
All right. And while I'm climbing out, I say, "People, let me quench your anger with a song."
No.
Is that a board? Is that a board? Is he wanting to play us a song?
Yes.
Sure.
All
Play us
right.
a song about why we are angry and we can get this adventure guild.
I will teach
On
you
our
all
side.
the basics of bardhood. So everybody, be ready.
We're ready.
Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray.
I need you to roll a performance check now for playing while intoxicated.
A name I call myself.
Just see if they're receiving it well.
Far a long, long way to run. 15.
They're actually like, I've never heard this one before.
It's beautiful. I forget what it's called, but isn't it a beautiful sound of music?
It's a work in progress.
It'll get there.
And then in the meantime, we don't want to disturb you at these odd hours, but we don't have that much time. We have to keep those gates open. It's not right that the Richies are treating us this way.
As he says time, I'm going to look up, like, seeing what time it is.
You can see all the 4 moons are out.
Yeah, looking at Grimholt, just be like, kind of thing. Well, I'm just saying, it doesn't really matter because we also can't leave.
Well, if we can't come to you guys, then we'll go to the undermarket and maybe they'll do something themselves.
They're not going to do anything
Well, how would you know?
because we travel down there.
The
We would
adventure
be-
girls going to the undermarket.
Why-
Isn't that illegal?
No, we have to make sure people are not doing anything bad. That's what our title is.
At this point, because our friend decided he wanted to say, "Isn't that illegal?" I'm gonna step in and persuade him.
Okay.
Oi, friends. Now, what we do and what you do does not need to be talked about.
Yes, that's true. I mean, we just need help. Our income is going to suffer because of this as well.
Oi, everybody's income is going to suffer, lad.
Yes, and whoever elected this official, they need to be fired because it's his fault.
They need to be executed.
I point at everybody.
Yeah.
It wasn't us; it was the Richies.
Oi, you outnumber them 3-1.
I'm going.
And you believe that their votes are worth more than yours.
Well, unfortunately, we don't get votes. If they're elected through the council of the 12.
Sounds like you need to get them.
Them who?
The 12.
But they're all in cahoots.
Get all of them. Do it yourself.
We can't leave the city.
Look, we're hired by them. If anything, we gotta fight you guys.
Wait a minute. Are you guys hired guns?
I just start.
It can be.
Warming
What's your
my hands
price?
Cite your price.
100 million schmeckles.
What are you hear the crowd murmur? What are smackles?
I think he means gold.
It's just you. You're like, "Oh, it's gold."
I think he means gold.
If you can promise us the seats of the 12, the Adventure Guild being in charge after this is all done, we'll fight for you. We'll be people of the people.
Can't you just be people of the people now?
Hey, how about I kill you? Now either
Now you shut your mouth.
give me the crown, or I help them take you down.
Lads, we're sorry for bothering you guys at this time at night. We're gonna just go ahead and try going to the actual governor's house and prevent him from sleeping.
That guy right there, I'll just kind of like point at him, like in a nice way. And he's going to hear a little voice in his head. I wouldn't do that.
Who spoke it in my brain sack?
I'm just looking at him.
Did you say something, Evelyn? Me?
And now,
Who the hell is Evelyn?
so I'm saying, Evelyn definitely said that.
Evelyn. Ain't no one here named Evelyn. What? Who's Evelyn? I don't know why I keep saying Evelyn.
I'm always here with you.
Who said that? Is it you?
How far are these people from me currently?
They're like 5 feet.
They're like 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah, and there's like a mob of them.
I want to very subtly shift the ground under his foot to make the guy stumble while he's telling him Evelyn did it.
Just go home. Sleep. Tell everybody else to go home and go sleep. We'll start the day new tomorrow.
At this point, the one guy turns around and he says, I didn't think it was going to work anyway. They're sipping the Kool-Aid. And they just walk. They all start walking away.
Kool-Aid.
Disperse.
Yeah.
They just walking in like again in the mob form.
They're kind of walking like the mob form following this guy.
You guys are sheep.
Yeah, at least we ain't puppets.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not following that random guy that doesn't even have any position.
He's my friend.
Your friend's stupid.
No, he ain't.
Your friend don't even know how to spell his own name. Can you even spell name?
At that point, I'm gonna look at
I use echo
Voltaire
voice.
to open the door because I'm just trying to go back inside because I'm tired of this.
I crawl back through the window.
Instead of going to the door, he goes back to the before we're shaking this matter.
Now, you guys get this sense that this shutting down of the city is going to cause a lot of problems between like classes and social constructs and stuff like that. It's going to cause a lot of interior destruction. So it could lead towards rebellion. It could lead towards
Texas.
Yeah, it could lead into raising things. It could become martial law in here. Like, there's a lot of things that could crack down, which wouldn't be good for certain things, which wouldn't be good for other things.
We're just gonna
Certain families with martial law. But anyway,
I'm going inside.
Here's what I'm thinking. We help these guys overtake the government, and then we take the government's position and oppress them.
I don't want that responsibility, so you can go ahead and do that.
Let's do it, man. It'll
I
be
mean,
fun.
that's a lot.
That's a lot of income. That's a lot of gold.
It is a lot of income,
We
probably.
could embezzle so much. We could up the taxes, pocket it.
Oh no!
That sounds like a lot of work and
A lot of bureaucracies.
yeah.
We'll just put the lizard in charge.
You had me at beer.
Oh,
Lord.
yeah.
Oh
At that
Lord.
point, I'm gonna go lay in a bed. just sit there and zone out.
okay.
Meditating almost.
At this point, you hear another knock at the door.
It's unlocked.
You guys stand outside and watch the door, please. And then walks inside, and then she pulls her hood back, and it's a purple tiefling.
Look, I don't have the support, okay? I don't have the gold right now.
And may I ask who you are?
I am the future king of this little town.
Interesting. Is Vasad around?
No, he's out.
Who was
zoned out,
asking?
just sitting there.
It's Xantha. Is Vasad around?
A moment.
In fact, actually, you were there too.
Boy.
What's coming of my shipment? They're locking down the city, and you're not going to be able to leave. So, have you guys made your way yet?
We can leave at any time. You have no worries about that, madam.
You can leave at any time. Interesting. How is that possible?
We have our ways.
Okay. So no worries then.
No worries.
I know that you will get my shipment and
You have our
that
ways.
you are not locked into the city.
Yes.
Good. That's good to know. Okay. Well, I guess I'll be going, but I'm going to need that much faster because every day it's out there, and not with me, it's with someone else. Or blowing in the wind.
Good job putting that one out there, genius.
You have 3 days. And she turns around and walks away and closes the door.
What a bitch.
Who was that?
Boss lady. How drunk are you, friend?
It's been a long day.
I'm gonna go relay the information to Vasad.
Now, so he walks over to you and lets you know, hey,
Like I said, I'm zoned out, so I'm like almost sleeping, but I'm almost asleep. So
I'm gonna firm grasp on his shoulder. Oi, friend.
can you remove your hand, please?
Oi, are you cognizant?
Yeah.
So Xantha just paid us a visit.
Oh. I wonder why.
She said we have 3 days to fulfill our end of the bargain.
That's not part of the original deal. And
They shut
I'm just
the-
going to pull my book out and just kind of go through, so, I don't know if this will help re-jog my memory. You know what I'm saying? So I remember the deal like in perfect order, 'cause I'm pretty sure we didn't have a timeline set.
mm-hmm.
And so she changing the contract is a whole different negotiation. That's going to cost more.
See, she said, well, she hasn't gotten far. She said, closing the city down changes things.
Oh, well,
Should we go track her down real fast? She just left.
no, we'll use it to our advantage, actually.
Okay.
Because she wants something real bad. And this is the part, that you probably know a little bit more, but we'll just go inside. If you have something that's something very valuable, right? She needs us to go get it. Nobody else can go get it. And we, as of right now, are the only ones that can leave and get this manifest for her. So, the way I'm looking at it, we're more valuable to her than anything else. And if she's trying to push us, we'll push it right back. Best way I got. And I'm just gonna kind of look away. Yeah. That's our notes. I think we all need to sleep, though. You look pretty tired.
Boy, indeed, lad.
Um,
I think I could use a long rest.
make sure to keep I want to whisper this more. Lizard boy to keep him in line.
Can I see if I hear that?
Yeah. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Do I need to stealth that?
Well, it's 12, so it probably doesn't matter that much.
You can roll stealth if you want.
I don't know if what you roll for it.
I am already asleep, but since I'm a skeleton, you can't tell that I closed my eyes.
Higher than 2.
Before I sleep, I want to study that journal thing that I got.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Okay. Yeah. You
got a what?
You did.
18.
You didn't hear him.
Oh, shut up. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
10 plus.
Let me use my Bardic Inspiration plus 95.
I'll use Bardic Inspiration too.
Shut up, Josh.
Okay. Roll an investigation, Draco.
Wait, what's happening?
He's investigating that journal.
Okay, yeah.
The hard leather bound with the one page.
Got an 18.
On the front of the journal, you notice that it's It's got a phoenix on it, but it's like very indented and very old. Like you'd have to like draw it out, but you could tell that it looks like a phoenix. That definitely resembles more of what your mom's belief was in.
Was there anything on the back?
Nope.
Okay. And we only had one page in it, right? Mm-hmm. What did the page say? I was able to read it, or was it?
Well, it was Ancient Elvish, and it just talked about the missing of her son, and he just vanished. As the group of men came in that she didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to take this moment. Oh wait, did something happen, Dizzy? He seemed off.
Who are you referring to? I'm kind of like looking around because I was like zoned out in a sense.
Zolver. Did
yeah.
something happen?
What do you mean? I haven't been with him since court.
Seemed off. A couple of people have seemed off.
Yeah, I came in. The Guardians of Arcana met with our friend over there, pointing towards Drago. They gave him that book for one of his little shards. I thought it was a horrible deal. But I didn't like them the way they were acting. Simple as that. Jerks. That's all I really know.
All right. Well, have a good rest, lad.
Yeah.
I'm going to make my way to bed.
Okay. Are you all going to take a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay. So all of you are officially your first long rest together in the Adventure Guild. All right. As you guys wake up, the rays of light shine through the mosaic, the colored glass that's all over the place, illuminating the ground and the table, and you can see the dust kind of settling as well. It's early morning, and you can hear the markets bustling and people getting things together. What do you guys want to do?
I only sleep for 4 hours.
Right,
So
right.
in between the time of everybody else like getting their full rest, I'm getting everything organized so we can plan to do what we want to do next.
Okay.
Which is my planning is what I'm going through everything, and if they wake up, and then I'll try to include them what I'm trying to do.
Okay. At this point, you guys are all waking up, and you notice Episod is tidying up the center table with the map and kind of positioning things, and you can see him that he's kind of working around the table.
Sour. It's really sour.
Hi, lad. Early riser, are you?
Yeah, I mean, got work to do. Just put this here, put that there. Sorry, I'm trying to organize things for us to make it nice, clean cut. Is everybody else up?
Oi,
Just kind of shuffling things around.
fellas.
I want to do a comedically large yawn. Where my arms are up and I'm stretching my legs like a house cat. My bones, anyway.
He's definitely up.
Yo.
So everybody good?
This is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It's like old people when they have arthritis and stuff, and they get up in the morning, and that's all they hear is.
The snap, crackle,
So,
pop of bones.
Yeah.
How do we plan to deal with the situation we discussed?
Yeah. So there's a tunnel.
I think you'll lead them right to us.
So what's the
I'm
situation?
interrupting you by
What
saying
is the
that.
situation?
Wait, what?
I'm interrupting you when I say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like after you said that, I'm like, what? You said it. Lead
Yeah, what?
Who to?
He's going to lead us to his father.
Why?
He can't get away with framing me.
That is true.
I mean, that's. I mean,
Well, let's get the mob to come in soon.
so then I guess we have that option, and I'm gonna point a little red flag, right? Because I'm gonna have like little markers in the middle of Edgecliff there, so we know that's an issue we have here. Other issue, and as you guys, I'm gonna guide you towards the map of the thing, is the manifest, which is roughly around here.
And he's pointing towards the mountains, basically towards Kingsway, north or west. Sorry.
Yeah, so we have to do that at some point. But it's a different kind of, I guess, story on reason why, as we know. I don't know if anybody else has anything.
I'm good. I can do whatever.
Rediscussing the negotiations of our contract, I feel like was
We'll do that after.
we've secured the.
Yeah, because we want to have it in play
The leverage.
and know it's safe.
It's fair.
Because then it's like more bargaining chips. Because then, like, again, if we know where it's at and it's not in her eyesight, she can't have anything to bargain with. I mean, what is she going to do? And I'm going to say this more like towards like business, which is kind of scoffing. Is she going to kill an old man? For what? She's still not going to get anything out of it.
Yeah.
You know, so that wouldn't be good for her, because then she can kill the old man, potentially kill us, but then she loses something that's valuable to her if it's hidden away, and that wouldn't be good. So she's going to need it. That's my take on it. Other than that,
I think that's a fair outlook.
we can just take it and, you know.
Well, I am down to get this over with as soon as possible.
Yeah, the other thing is, because I noticed he's not back yet. Your friend, little rabbit guy. Do you guys know where he's at?
Who?
The little rabbit guy. He always
guy
said
with the
what?
pin? The guy we don't have a pin for?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I only met him like once, I think.
Do you know where he's at, Drago?
I sure don't.
Well, it's a little interesting.
Maybe we ate
What?
him.
Oh, it was maybe I did it.
Maybe
what was
Remy
his
cooked
name?
him.
Magnus?
Magnum.
Magnolia.
Something like that. It's one of those.
Magnet.
Yeah. He's kind of weird.
Magnozone. Magnemite.
Oh,
Magnesium.
Magneton. Magnesium. Mercury.
Anyways, we can
Peter
we can worry about him later since he's not with us. So, anybody else want to do anything?
Wait,
Like, do we have any reason to stay here other than your dad? I guess with him. Most likely from the court, but
I have to tell my wife goodbye.
your what?
Don't look at me like that.
wait, she
Okay,
hasn't.
I'm
She's
just gonna
she hasn't even.
Ignore that. What?
She hasn't even gotten married to her.
I'm,
So,
I'm-
so it was a
I'm
good
a
choice
married
to-
man.
Lean in and whisper, be like, she met somebody for like 3 minutes, and now they're forever. Yeah, so
Married. Yeah. I'm usually I'm leaning in and I'm like, yeah. We met
Look at your
yeah.
other ear.
I'm like, yeah, it was actually 4.
How old is that little boy again? 4?
5.
above table really quick. I was thinking about it the other day, and I realized that I've accidentally created Brooks from One Piece as my character. I just want to put that out there just in case anybody thought this guy just made Brooks. I completely forgot about him as a character. If you don't know, there's an anime called One Piece about pirates where there's a guy named Brooks, and he's a skeleton, and he's the bard on the pirate
And it's
ship.
an illusion.
Yeah. No, it's he doesn't even make an illusion out of it. He's just a skeleton all the time.
He's a skeleton.
It's like his shtick is that he's a skeleton. He ate the dead fruit or something, so like he can't die.
That's how they get powers. They eat fruit.
Yeah. It's a really cool show. They made a live action on Netflix. We aren't plugged, but that would be awesome. Oda, if you want to sponsor the guy that wrote
Yeah.
One Piece, if you want to sponsor our D&D podcast, that'd be awesome.
Which it's actually a pretty good adaptation. I was very surprised.
It really is. I was very happy.
Yeah.
Zoro's awesome, and Buggy is amazing too. All right, now back to the show.
All right, back to your regular scheduled programming.
We interrupt the scheduled program. Talked about the One Piece live action. Did you guys have water upstairs?
Yeah.
I am parched.
It's
I steal one or
so
two bottles.
it's like right across from the refrigerator on the bottom shelf of that coffee
There'll be a
thing.
red flag there.
Okay.
I just haven't pointed it out.
There's this big rectangle thing with a handle on it that you pull and the
Dude,
water
I feel
comes
like a
out.
fish out of water right now. I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, if you pull
I
it.
chugged down that nos. It was so hot in that gym.
So
It was miserable.
So, if you guys will see the map, when I was planning things, I talked about the 2 flags, but there's another flag on the map at Orantha. I haven't said anything about it, but I'm just focusing these just so you guys know, so you guys picture that. So, like I said, anything in this town that you guys want to stay for? Because I personally don't have anything.
I got nothing that requires the immediate attention.
Okay, so
My wife.
yeah,
I actually spoke to her this morning.
You did?
Trying to.
Does she miss me?
I wouldn't necessarily say that she said she missed you, but she did tell you safe travels, and she will keep you in her thoughts and prayers.
And she loves me?
No, that was not mentioned.
Did she imply though? Because sometimes people don't actually say it. Sometimes they mean it, but they don't say it. So, like, was it implied?
I can't say that it was implied. It may have been.
It was.
It very well could have been.
I know her.
You know her so well.
Yeah, she meant that. She doesn't say it. She's never actually said it before, but she means it every time.
Well, she said you'd be in her thoughts and prayers. So.
Oh, well,
Chair on the other side.
my son, he's gonna miss me while I'm gone.
Bring him a souvenir.
Okay, that's a good idea. I guess let's get going.
Okay.
So so I guess we're leaving the town. You fine with that, Drago? We can come back and deal with that because he can't leave, as we know.
I suppose.
I mean, unless you really need to stay here, but it sounds like everybody else is going to want to leave. It's kind of awkward. And at that point, I'm just going to start putting daggers in my outfit. So, I guess we should go. Unless you guys need to go anywhere before we leave. Make sure you have everything.
I have a question, but it has to be above table if you're up for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple sessions ago, several. Hold on, this is not it. I'm trying to get to my inventory. When we got all the when I got that fancy sword thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it does. Where's it at?
I don't know what mine does.
I think it does like 2d10
I wrote it down
necrotic damage.
somewhere. Yeah, it does necrotic damage. Is there like a downfall to that, or is it like a?
That's something that you'll have to find out.
Okay, so there is.
Well, you don't.
It's there.
No.
There pretty much is, but I just don't know what it is yet.
It
Okay.
eats your soul.
For all you know, it can be a lifesteal sword that heals you.
I mean, it could be, but
You're just not
so
tuned to it yet,
cool.
is what he's trying to say to you without saying
I got
it.
to tune.
Yeah, so like you don't know what its full
See,
purpose is.
I'm
It might
new
not
to
have
this.
anything else. It might have something else. It might be extra cool.
Maybe it
might
could
not
be like a Zombizus sword.
So it turns everything.
A Jamba Juice sword.
It eats their blood and then it heals itself, making it stronger.
So kind of like from Critical Role.
Or Naruto.
Yeah, Naruto.
That was way before.
So I definitely don't remember mine. So I'll just ask you whenever I use them what they do. So like I said, do you guys need to go anywhere? I mean, I'm probably gonna stop by a little shop for some potions because we need some of those.
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
I'll have all of you roll history checks, trying to remember what you have to do, so that way I can maybe catch you guys up if you roll high enough on like your memories of like what unfolded in your timelines. Yeah.
I got a 14,
Okay.
so I remember
you
everything.
you do remember.
I got a 6.
You remember about going retrieve the manifest for Xantha because that's what's going to save Remy's life.
Okay.
That's pretty much your main. That was your main. And then you also had the woman that you met that you were going to try to locate her son.
19.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. You obviously remember everything.
I was about to say, because I remember because it was just the night before.
With the 6, I will say this. Well, how about this? Instead of just rolling, I'll just tell you guys to kind of, because there's a lot that's going on.
I rolled a 26. So.
Then you for sure going to get
I
on.
rolled a 6. but
You
don't tell me
remember
what it
telling, or Diego telling you that he was going to lie for you about not leaving the city because it's locked down, but his tunnel was your only way out. But now Xantha knows about that.
He doesn't know it's a tunnel, though.
He said it.
He said no. He said it doesn't.
He said, well, he not a tunnel, but he said we have ways to get out.
He knows a way out, meaning that it could be anything. It doesn't have to be especially to me.
Right.
It could be a giant bird.
So
True.
I tried to hint that it was because we're part of the guild.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, got you.
That's what I was meaning. It's like it
Yeah.
has a connection to us with the
Okay.
dark side.
Okay, so what was that thing about Remy again? I'm trying to write this.
Getting the manifest for Xantha, and that's
Saves Remy.
that's gonna save Remy.
Yes.
And then Maria Lothar's son. Locate her son.
Yeah, I knew about the sun. I already.
That's the two things.
That was your two missions.
Yeah.
Yours was
Manifest
to
and
manifest and get to Arantha
Yep.
to escort
Isabella.
What about me?
You are looking for the library in Foxclaw for necromancy.
Oh yeah.
And the manifest as well for Xantha. And you were kind of like a side by for Zolver's mission to locate Maria Lothar's son.
Oh yeah, because we told that one lady, like, give me your money and we'll do it.
Drago, yours was to basically stay close to the sending stone because they're going to get a hold of you in regards to your shard. You're also looking for a Robbie's flight in Arantha and the manifest. Yes, and you're also looking for Gyron's place, which was in Arantha as well.
Man, I love water.
Why do I know him?
He's the time traveler.
Dude, it tastes so good.
And you also have a
Drive home.
very hostile date with Grimhold's dad.
That's illegal. That's illegal. Get this man his keys.
Okay. And Grimhold, you're pretty much just looking for the manifest and
Dusk
Dusk at this point, which now you have the hooded figure that you were looking for. You now know it was Dusk that you were looking for.
Oh, he also knows there's something technically. I don't know if he wants to have a personal interjection because I know he said he wanted to be with Drago when he confronted his father.
Yes,
So
yeah,
that's-
that would be
I'm gonna-
another.
yeah,
that'd be
I'm-
like a tie-in
I'm
too.
gonna try to set up a.
You also have some. You have some thoughts that circulates in your head about things. The family's been acting weird. Pops acts weird towards you.
Yeah.
You're not sure why.
The imposter, Silas.
You have some rekindling unfinished business that you need to resolve, like either by killing or negotiating, whatever you got to do.
This is all the random stuff that I put on my
Yeah.
lower priority list. Is what I'm trying to explain.
So now with all of that being out there, that's what you put on the map. So a lot of several beacons in Arantha, the beacons in the western part where the road leads into the mountains. That's where you think it is.
So they would probably put things in.
Yeah.
So we can say that after you guys did stuff, you guys put also markers in the map so you can see something.
What's my girlfriend up to?
Well,
She's-
she left you.
I know
She didn't leave you, but she left the city.
Yeah, I know where she's at.
Quick question.
It's okay. We're
Yeah.
strong. We're strong like that.
Would also the Dusk situation not be on their radar since they were?
Yes, that's technically that
I
would.
never met him.
Yeah,
I know about him.
Those two.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, that would be more like the overarching, like there's a problem, like, and you can mark that however you want on the map.
I know it's a big thing. I
Yeah.
just don't know who's.
It's almost like looking at your map on like GTA, and it's just like, oh, this is the story.
It's like terrorist attack? Question mark.
Yeah.
That's what mine is, like in the
Yeah.
journal. So like I said, I'm gonna go get some supplies. I don't know if you guys just want to meet up or if you're gonna travel together. I don't know if you want to do that. Whatever. If you guys have to go anywhere separate for your stuff, I know I just gotta get things ready for me.
You said you needed to get some.
Potions and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, I said you needed to get some potions, and
Yep.
I could use for a couple of health potions.
Yeah. So
I could go for a love potion.
on that note, I'm
Wait,
just
you
gonna
said that was unnecessary.
Take
Why
everything,
don't
make
we
sure
go
everything's
shopping?
there.
Come on.
Okay.
Head toward the door.
All right. And on that note, we're going to end this episode right here. Thank you guys so much for listening to Roll Initiative, The Adventures of Midwest. We're leaving the city, from what it sounds like. All right. Stay tuned for the next episode of Roll Initiative. Peace.